20 most beautiful places you must visit before you die. Coming in at number 20, we have the Great Wall of China. Yes, the ancient wonder that stretches over 13,000 miles. If you ever wanted to walk a wall so big you can see it from space, well, now you can. Sure, you'll need a good pair of shoes, but don't worry, this wall is so long, you might even be able to walk off a few extra pounds from all that Chinese food you've been eating. Just don't try to climb it like a ninja. We've all seen the movies, and trust me, it's harder than it looks. Number 19 is the Maldives. Want to sleep on water? Well, why not? In the Maldives, you can stay in overwater bungalows with glass floors. So when you wake up, you can see the fish swimming under you. It's basically like living in a luxury fish tank. Oh, and if you're tired of all the relaxation, you can always practice your best underwater Instagram model pose. At number 18, we've got Santorini, Greece. Picture this: whitewashed houses, blue-domed roofs, and sunsets so perfect they'll make you question whether you're in a postcard or a dream. Pro tip: don't try to take that perfect sunset selfie unless you're okay with being photobombed by 200 other tourists. But hey, it's still worth it. Number 17 on our list is the magnificent Machu Picchu. This ancient Incan city is perched high in the Andes Mountains, and getting there is half the adventure. You'll need to hike up, so pack your best walking shoes and maybe a few extra bottles of water. But once you get to the top, you'll be standing in a place that makes you feel like an explorer, or at least like you're on the set of an Indiana Jones movie, minus the boulders chasing you. Number 16, the Northern Lights. Ah, yes, nature's greatest light show. It's the kind of thing that'll make you believe in magic. Watching the aurora borealis dance across the sky will leave you speechless. And if you're lucky, you might even get to see a moose casually walk by while you're bundled up in 5 layers. Scandinavia, where the lights are cool and the moose are chill. Coming in at 15 is Banff National Park in Canada. If you've ever wanted to visit a real-life postcard, this is it. Imagine crystal clear lakes, snow-capped mountains, and wildlife that's just waiting for a photo op. Remember, the bears here aren't interested in hugs, so keep a respectful distance. But if you're lucky, you might spot a moose, or, some really, really happy Canadians. At number 14, we have Petra Jordan. Hidden deep in the mountains, this ancient city carved into rock will make you feel like you've just stepped into a treasure hunt movie. And no, you don't need a whip or a fedora, though honestly, they'd look pretty good on you. Be sure to take a horse-drawn carriage ride through the Seek, the narrow gorge leading to the famous treasury, and try not to think about how long it took to make those stone buildings. My legs hurt just thinking about it. Number 13, the Galapagos Islands. If you've ever wanted to meet some animals that don't look like anything you've ever seen, here's your chance. Giant tortoises, blue-footed boobies, yep, that's the bird's name, and sea lions that think they own the beach. The best part? You'll feel like a true explorer. Just don't forget sunscreen, because these animals are the only ones who don't get sunburned. Coming in at number 12, we've got Mount Everest, the tallest mountain in the world, so tall it's basically the universe's way of saying, I dare you. If you're not into hiking to the top, don't worry. You can still enjoy the views from base camp and maybe spot a Sherpa carrying an entire village of supplies on his back. No big deal. At number 11, we're diving into the Great Barrier Reef, the world's largest coral reef system. It's basically underwater heaven with sea turtles, dolphins, and enough fish to make Nemo jealous. Plus, you get to wear a wetsuit that'll make you look like an underwater superhero. Just don't try to pet the sharks. Trust me, they're not as friendly as they look. Number 10 brings us to Stonehenge, England, a monument so ancient, even archaeologists are still trying to figure out what it's for. Was it a calendar, a place of worship, a giant alien parking lot? We may never know, but one thing's for sure, it's the only place where you can stand in awe of some giant rocks and pretend like you understand the meaning of life. At number 9, we have Kyoto, Japan. From the breathtaking Fushimi Inari Shrine to the iconic Kiyomizu-dera Temple, Kyoto is a place where ancient culture meets natural beauty. Also, where else can you experience tea ceremonies, wear kimonos, and maybe even see a geisha? It's basically the closest thing to stepping into a beautiful, real-life painting. Number 8, the Grand Canyon. If you've never seen the Grand Canyon in person, let me break it to you. No picture will ever do it justice. You can't help but feel small standing at the edge of one of the most awe-inspiring natural wonders of the world. And if you're feeling adventurous, try rafting down the Colorado River. Just don't fall in, okay? The canyon's big, but your survival instincts should be bigger. Number 7, the Taj Mahal. This magnificent white marble mausoleum was built as a symbol of eternal love, and it's pretty much the most romantic place on earth. If you're not in love when you visit, you might just fall in love with the place itself. But be warned, don't try to impress anyone by telling them you built it yourself. They'll know you're lying, and the marble's too heavy for that. At number 6, we have Venice, Italy. The city of canals, gondolas, and a very questionable number of pigeons. If you've ever wanted to be serenaded by a man in a striped shirt while floating down a romantic waterway, Venice is calling your name. But here's a tip. Stay away from the pigeons. They seem to have taken over the city. I think they've got a secret society. Just saying. Number 5, the Eiffel Tower, Paris. It's the symbol of love, culture, and perfectly flaky croissants. Whether you're taking a selfie from the top or enjoying a glass of wine at the base, this tower has one mission: to make you feel like the most elegant person in the world. Bonus points if you can make it to the top without a fear of heights taking over. We believe in you. Number 4, Angkor Wat, Cambodia. The world's largest religious monument and one of the most jaw-dropping ancient structures. The temples here are so grand that you'll feel like you're walking through a lost civilization. And no, you're not in a Tomb Raider movie. That's just how cool this place is. At number 3, we've got Iguazu Falls. This massive waterfall system is so impressive, it'll leave you soaking wet, literally. The sheer power of the water crashing down will make you feel like the earth is shaking beneath your feet. And if you're lucky, you might even spot a toucan or two. Just, don't get too close to the edge. Waterfalls are pretty, but they're not forgiving. Coming in at number 2, we have the Colosseum in Rome, the ancient amphitheater where gladiators fought for glory and sometimes their lives. Step inside and you'll feel like you're part of a gladiator movie without the risk of being thrown to the lions. And if you can't find a sword, don't worry, there's always pizza nearby. And finally, number 1 on our list is the Pyramids of Giza. These colossal structures have been around for over 4,000 years, and they'll leave you questioning everything you know about human history. How did they build these? What's inside them? Are there aliens involved? Well, we might never know, but one thing's for sure. Standing in front of these pyramids will make you feel like you're part of something truly eternal. And hey, it's not every day you can say, yeah, I saw one of the 7 wonders of the world. So there you have it, folks. 20 most beautiful places you must visit before you die. Which one are you booking first? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more Jimmy Baller's 20 interesting content. Until next time, happy exploring. And remember, life's too short to stay in one place.